Orioles Lightning 3483 coming at you. Today wait a minute. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we are going to continue 2017 for Dirtbag Parks. Alright, the Orioles are 3-0. Wow. Hang on, I'm going to fix my camera real quick. There we go. Hello. Yeah, I'm actually growing this out, by the way. Yep, now you know what my face actually looks like. The ugliest motherfucking face in the world. I know people are like, yeah, I don't think so. MVP last year. So, what? Mark Trumbo, wow, that's so weird. Alright, Rookie of the Year. I won that last year. Hank Aaron Ward. So far, I'm in the lead for that. Gold Glove. Chris Davis. Brock Holt. Alright, Orioles. Oh, cool. I'm actually left field. Gold Glove. What was it last year? Alex Gordon. Oh, cool. The all Orioles outfield. Nice. Chisenhall. Oh, I won that last year. And hopefully this year I can win it again. You know, just for shits and giggles. Field. 118K over Sammy Caro. Whatever. Alright. Let's go to let's go down to Florida, where the Orioles are actually at right now for spring training. Ugh.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Dirtbag Parks is in the glow. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt.
Yeah, let's hope I can do this again in 2017.
MLB the Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in
St.
Petersburg.
The Orioles are perfect on the year, 3-0.
Home opener for this new season between the
Walter
Baltimore
has
Orioles
retired.
and the Tampa Bay Rays.
Oh, Ben over.
Here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, they gotta love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. His hit streak is now over 30 games, and the entire baseball world is starting to pay attention to what he's been able to do.
And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Do you think I can get to 56? That is the question.
Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Nobody out, runner on first.
Stole that.
Runners off for second. Grounded back up the middle. Miller's got it and reined in one away.
Just testing.
Well, he gave up a hit with the first.
Chris Davis will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Hot shot down the line. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Corey Dickerson will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game. Hit hard to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Dirtbag Parks will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Going
this is
back.
number 7 of the year. Wow.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Yeah.
And this is one of those guys that we consider
400.
to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter.
Steven Souza in now, popped out in his first trip. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like it. Dirtbag Parks will get a shot here with 2 away, and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And that one is out of here. A 2-run
If you can't see it on my shirt.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Logan Forsythe will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped
Oh,
out.
good. They refunded my money.
Well, on
Good.
the bright side, I guess, he is
Yeah, I went to get a car wash last night. The damn
just
thing.
not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a
Damn
guy's
thing
really
broke.
seeing the ball well.
Backhanded. Throw
So
one,
I think
Davis
that they
takes care of him, and
refunded
that'll
my money.
end the inning. Dirtbag Parks will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the
Man,
long
why
ball
am I
working in
coming
his
my
first
way?
few at-bats. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Out.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding in, Evan Longoria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. This is line to left. Parks will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
He's trying to throw me out.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brad Miller. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive.
Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. Dirtbag Parks comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Hey, here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game.
And we lost.
A good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for
Oh,
him in
there
the
goes
ball
our
game.
perfect season.
This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Dirtbag Parks will be our focus.
Jesus.
Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay. Dirtbag Parks will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, this guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after?
Corey Dickerson will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Parks ranging back, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Dirtbag Parks will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
Dirtbag Parks.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Did that ball ever come down? Where the hell did this thing land?
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
What? 451 feet? Jesus.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered.
Brad Miller leans in to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand aboard.
Yeah, and a ball deep in the gap right here could bring them all home. So it will be interesting to see if the defense plays just a little bit deeper just to prevent that from happening.
Steven Souza comes forward looking to at least tie this one up, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead for his club in the early going.
Yeah, and the entire complexion of this game could change in a hurry in this at-bat. This is a huge moment right here, even though it's early in the game.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parks has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 3 innings complete. Dirtbag Parks stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Archer's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left
That's
center.
some trouble.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, man, second. So I had to stop.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count, and these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Chris Davis will stand in.
That would have snuck by him.
First time around, and then was a strikeout victim last.
I would have been definitely around third.
Its way. Runner goes for second.
Third.
Pitches a cold strike
Safe.
to throw.
Yep,
Not in time as he steals second.
And sometimes when you've got a pitcher who's out there scuffling a little bit, you worry more about throwing strikes than you do about the base runners. And I think that may have been the case right there.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And now the runner's trying for third. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier moves over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he
So
can
weird.
go
I was like
back
halfway
and
back.
tag
I was
at
like,
second
oh
base.
shit, I gotta
So
go
that's
back.
a good job of moving up the
One
extra
time
90
tagged
feet
up.
now
I was
with
like,
2
okay,
outs.
bye.
Pedro Velasquez will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Scorched to third. Longoria's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Dirtbag Parks will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
No.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up Chris Davis to step in now.
Oh,
in a
that's
big spot
stupid.
here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance
Well, I
of
can't
redemption,
steal.
too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
After it is Souza. He gets there, and that's the second out. Pedro Velasquez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with Jonathan Scope comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Steve Pierce stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. Popped up, calling for it. Machado, 2 gone. Dirtbag Parks will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
I won this one.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Our final line score
He
this
connected on a
afternoon.
couple of long
First
home runs.
victorious
Really
scoring
put his guys on his back
4
and
runs
carried
on
them to the
9
victory.
hits. No errors.
So that'll just
They left
about do
4
it for
men on
us
base.
this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the
For the
rest of our
Rays,
crew, I'm
5
Matt
runs,
Vasgersian. This has
10
been a
hits,
presentation of
1
MLB
error.
the Show.
They left
To find
5
out
men on
more,
base.
head on over to theshownation.com. Back here on the MLB pregame
They
show,
give me
Matt
the same
Vasgersian
bullshit.
getting you
I'm
set for
done.
the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Dirtbag Parks is in that spotlight, and not only was he an all
Oh, Jesus. I know it.
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today it's the rubber match of this. Dirtbag Parks gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Dirtbag Parks will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
Shut up, Matt.
Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate
Oh,
here. This
12.
one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because
Evan Longoria is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
The 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Parks is camped under this one. One gone.
There you go.
Dirtbag Parks will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Get by him.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Dirtbag Parks will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Driven out to deep left center field, and that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Boy, just another great swing right there, and he's had a few of them in this series. He gets a good pitch to hit, and he's right on it. And he drives this one off the wall for an easy double, and it might be time for them to let somebody else beat you for a change.
Chris Davis will stand in another
I'm surprised that wasn't
spot here in the
home
inning
run.
as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Boy, not close again. Pedro Velasquez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 9-3 game now. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Squares around and drops down a good one. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Kurt Casale will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Full count, here it comes. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does. Dirtbag Parks comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Souza on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Evan Longoria digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, I doubt him coming back
Well,
up
you're
in the
facing a
ninth.
pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Parks racing back to the track, to the wall. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. Brad Miller will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Parks.
I know.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top.
Oh, we are heading back to Baltimore. And we're tied with the Jays. Go figure. Nope, I don't care. What? What? They did not start me opening day? Come on, guys. Well, now I'm below 800.
And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Topps Player Spotlight. Dirtbag Parks is in the glow. And as you know, he took home the AL Rookie of the Year award last season, and here he was presented with the trophy just moments ago. Who better than our own Rookie of the Year to tell us a little bit more, Eric?
Well, this is really a great honor for him, and clearly his big league career is off to a great...
Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Josh Donaldson will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. De La Rosa's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Parks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. Dirtbag Parks will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age.
There's a swing.
There's 13.
And everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
I just see a Blue Jays fan party.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that?
Jose Bautista will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. De La Rosa sets his sights. They're trying to put him away here on 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Parks is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. With a moment now. Dirtbag Parks will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Pompey. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Let's see how early it takes him to turn that into MVP.
Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the game.
Dirtbag Parks stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right now. Use some caution or something.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Josh Donaldson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Parks ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Jose Bautista will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Swing and a looper to left. Cozart ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch. Dalton Pompey will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Dirtbag Parks will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And not in time as the second run scores.
Oh, and a crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on, as they play 2 more here and move that lead to 3 now.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Yeah, I'm too fast for it.
Pedro Velasquez stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners, as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard. Wilson Ramos comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Out to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just...
I just leave my helmet there. That's cool.
Troy Tulowitzki comes to the
That's
plate,
cool.
and
I
he'll
just leave
start
my
us
helmet
off
there.
in the
That's
8th.
cool.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out. Striding in to start the 9th, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Giles sets. Here it is on 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Parks coming in, makes the play, 1 away. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments.
This is
but
the
first, we'll take a
goddamn
look at the top
thing
player
again.
spotlight. Dirtbag Parks is our focus, and not only was he an all-star during the... Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore. Dirtbag Parks will stand in now, and beware because he has been off the charts hot here to start the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Bautista at the track, the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Orioles are now out to a 2-0
lead. Oh, guys from St. Patty's Day hat. Cool.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday.
Josh Donaldson will get an opportunity now, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Gallardo pauses, 2-1 on its way. Drilled to the left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He drew a walk his first time up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parks is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready to take his hats again. Dirtbag Parks as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, he jumped.
Meanwhile here,
that's 16.
Pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run.
Jeez, that almost went in that tunnel. Damn.
A solo shot here to the left. His second of the game, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that?
Chris Colabello is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single. Russell Martin is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high and deep out to left. Parks racing back, still going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. In now, Dalton Pompey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Parks moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first down.
Probably wouldn't have been fair.
Devin Travis strides in, grounded out his last time through. Flipped out the other way toward short. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
That would have been funny if I had gone the guy down first.
Dirtbag Parks will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
17.
Air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
We're making it rain balls today, boys and girls.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Hey, here it is. His third home run of the ball game. He's having an
Tulowitzki's up.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parks on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance.
Tells me I'll
to
either be on
well, no
the 8th or 9th.
You've got to love any game.
I hope I'm up in the 9th. Hit a walk-off homer.
Lifted in the air out to left. Parks moves over, and that's the third out.
Let's go.
But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Brett Cecil will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Ah.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder, Dirtbag Parks.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air
18.
to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
One. When he says that, it's like Matt Vasgersian's like DJ Khaled.
Solo shot here.
Another one.
His fourth in the ball game, and this
Fourth
one
in the
gives
ball
him the
game.
lead at
Jesus.
6-5.
incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it.
Chris Colabello ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parks has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
We went.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player.
Oh, 40 game hit streak. Jesus. Actually, I'm actually going to log off real quick. And we're going to try something for our first time. How you like that? Haha. Alrighty. See you in about 20 minutes.